The VR landscape is in the middle of a massive, industry-wide reset, and if you are holding your breath for the Meta Quest 4, you need to understand exactly why the wait is going to be longer than anyone anticipated. For the past several years, Meta followed a predictable, clockwork release cadence that kept us all guessing about the next iteration of our favorite headset. But something fundamental has changed in 2026. The whispers of a late 2026 launch have been silenced by a much more complex reality. Meta has effectively hit the pause button on the traditional Quest 4 to pivot their entire strategy toward a dual-track future that prioritizes AI and specialized hardware over the standard, one-size-fits-all console approach. If you are a die-hard enthusiast waiting for the next big jump in power, you are currently watching a transition that marks the end of an era and the beginning of a much more ambitious and admittedly more mysterious roadmap. The biggest takeaway you need to internalize right now is that the Quest 4 as we originally imagined it, a simple, incremental upgrade to the Quest 3, is off the table. Internal reports are crystal clear that the original prototypes, internally referred to as Pismo, were scrapped. Why would a tech giant flush years of R&D down the drain? Because the competition, specifically with emerging devices and the evolving standards set by platforms like Steam Frame, forced Meta to reevaluate what a next-gen headset actually looks like. They are not just building a faster processor. They are redesigning the entire interaction model of the headset to compete with a future where smart glasses and standalone VR have to coexist. This means the Quest 4 is being rebuilt from the ground up as a high-performance, gaming-focused flagship. But that work is now slated for late 2027 or even 2028. This delay leaves a massive gap in the market, one that Meta is filling with a completely different kind of innovation. While you wait for the Griffin project, the codename for that true, powerful standalone successor, Meta is shifting their center of gravity toward ultra-lightweight hardware. We are talking about goggle-style devices that potentially offload computing to a separate pocket-sized puck, prioritizing extreme comfort and all-day wearability. If you use your headset for productivity, social interaction, or light gaming, this is the direction the industry is moving. It is a bold move to split the product line, essentially telling the enthusiast who wants raw power to wait for the Quest 4, while offering the casual user a more ergonomic, lifestyle-oriented device. It is a risky strategy that acknowledges that not everyone wants a heavy, face-mounted computer, and it is the primary reason why we haven't seen a massive hardware reveal at recent Connect events. Think about what this means for your setup. If you are sitting on a Quest 3 right now, you are holding a piece of hardware that is still the absolute standard for standalone VR, and frankly, it is going to remain that way for a long time. The rumors of an OLED screen upgrade or a massive jump in pass-through fidelity for the next device are enticing, but they are not materializing in 2026. By pushing the Quest 4 into the 2027 to 2028 window, Meta is essentially granting you permission to stop waiting and start using what you have. The games are not stopping, the ecosystem is not shrinking, and the software updates are continuing to squeeze every ounce of potential out of the hardware already in your hands. This is not a time of abandonment. It is a time of optimization. We are seeing the most significant strategic